give you truth in the pleasant disguise of illusion. To begin with, I turn back time. I reverse it to that quaint period when the huge middle class of America was matriculating from a school for the blind. Their eyes had failed them, or they had failed their eyes, and so they were having their fingers pressed forcibly down on the fiery Braille alphabet of a dissolving economy.
I'm from New York. My name's Anna Brenner, and I'm directing The Glass Menagerie. It's just about a mother and her son and her daughter, and their kind of struggles and delusions, and the children's need for independence, and they're just trying to live together with as much love and little amount of guilt as possible.
We knew how to entertain our gentleman callers. It was not enough to be possessed of a pretty face and a graceful figure, although I wasn't slighted in either respect. She also had to have a nimble wit and a tongue to meet all occasions.
What did you talk about?
His name was Tom, and the sort of lead male character's name is Tom, and he's a writer, and so is Tennessee Williams, and he had this overbearing mother, which really shows herself in the character of Amanda, who plays the mother in this play. He also had a sister named Rose, who had a number of more severe, I think, mental sort of illness issues than Laura in this play, but similar kind of situation. Where he, sort of left their home in St. Louis, which is also totally exactly what happens in the play. I feel like I'm giving away so much. All of the characters kind of really do come from him and his family. And then I think sort of the story of a child sort of trying to find independence and make their life on their own, and doing that with as much freedom as possible, but also trying to not feel as horrible and guilty about abandoning his family, sort of comes up in the play, and it was definitely part of his story.
Winfield, I am tired of your interest. And another thing, I'm just about at the end of my patience.
What do you think I'm at the end of, Mother? Aren't I allowed to have any patience to reach the end of? I know it seems unimportant to you, what I'm doing and what I'm trying to do, having a difference between them. You don't see that.
I think you're ashamed of what you're doing, and that's why you behave like this. I don't believe you go every night to the movies. Nobody goes to the movies night after night. Nobody pretends to go to the movies as often as you do. People do not go to the movies at nearly midnight, and movies do not let out at 2 a.m.
We really tried to approach it as simply and honestly as possible, trying to kind of get to the basic human story that exists and tell that from a place that feels true, sort of even to a modern audience and a modern group of theater artists. We haven't gone, I'm not putting a huge kind of statement on it. We're just really trying to tell the story and make it clear and make it resonate for us now. So, it was very easy, I think, for all of us in the process to care deeply about these characters and about their story. So we just kind of started diving in from that point of view.
How dare you jeopardize your job, jeopardize our security? Well, how do you think
Look, Mother, you think I'm crazy about the warehouse? You think I'm in love with the Continental Shoemakers? You think I want to spend 55 years of my life down there in that Celotex interior with fluorescent tubes? No, honest to God, I'd rather somebody picked up a crowbar and battered out my brains than go back mornings. But I go. Sure. Every time you come in with that bloody rise and shine, I think how lucky dead people are.
What would you like audience members to come away with after watching the show?
I think that it will move them. I think that they'll feel some kind of empathy for the characters. And I definitely hope that, they see where the play resonates with their own life, and that they're able to find compassion for themselves or for their family members or people that they know who maybe have had these kind of similar stories play out in their own lives. I really, I just hope that it opens them up a little bit, gives a moment of pause to sort of think about how we all behave and how everything is so complicated.